Hello everyone, this is me, Silvermorning, doing a commentary for my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep parody series for Episode 2, Keyblade Master Exam. And this is the episode where in my opinion, it really gets into gear. Story-wise and plot-wise. A lot of exposition. Also, this episode marks the introduction to Master Ericus, played by a great voice actor named The Real Hyperwire. Does a great job with many roles. He did voice acting for the character Syax and Zigbar from Organization 13 in my Meet Kingdom Hearts character episodes, and he did very well. Very good job. I had this idea to make Master Ericus sexist because I wanted to bring a challenge to Aqua in her storyline, because in the game she didn't really have that much of a challenge, I felt like, or face any conflict, and I thought, like, I guess her facing a sexist teacher would be a challenge for her, and a good plot. There was a subtle Star Wars reference just a moment ago when Master Ericus brings up his Keyblade. I used a Star Wars sound effect when they use their lightsabers. Yeah, I used a lightsaber sound effect, and the reason why I did that for Master Ericus is because in the game he's voiced by the actor who played Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars series, so I thought that was pretty cool. Mark Hamill.
But I chose not to interfere because I thought it'd be cool to see what would happen. Also, I knew you'd be fine.
Aqua's bleeding.
It's probably just her period. Give her a week, she'll be fine.
And yes, I did write that. I don't feel bad for anything towards Aqua that I wrote, because honestly, I don't know. I found that line to be funny.
Sarah, give her help. Remember your training.
I hope I didn't make Master Ericus too evilly bad because of his sexism. This episode also marks the introduction for the mystical Orb of Wisdom, who is played by the talented Lee Garden 3. Very talented voice actor. He also supplied his voice for the role of Luxord from Organization 13 from also Meet Kingdom Hearts character episodes that I've made.
Tara, you did well.
And that's a part that I love also. He after the fight, Master Ericus just congratulates Terra in the end. I find that funny. Now, the reason why I created this character called the Mystical Orb of Wisdom was because I needed something to tell Master Ericus, who was a sexist to the extreme extent, tell him that it's Aqua. Aqua is the Keyblade Master, because there would be... I had to find a way, because there's no way that Master Ericus would choose Aqua. I needed some supernatural force to tell Master Ericus, no, 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 Aqua's the true Keyblade Master. At first, I didn't know what was going to be used to personify or play the Mystical Orb of Wisdom, so I was searching the internet for clips or videos of glowing orbs or glowing circles that I could use, but it just didn't make sense, because Master Ericus is just looking off into space, and then mystical orb pops up and out of nowhere. So instead I just used the crystal thing that he used to communicate with Yen Sid. It kind of made more sense to go along with that.
Easily kill him. He can't put up a fight.
Hold your horse.
I had this idea for Vanitas's voice, like a snake kind of sound, like Like, you know, like this kind of voice. It's just so slithery and skeezy and just sounds disturbingly creepy, like that kind of voice.
Also, congratulations, Aqua.
And that's another beef I had. I wonder why it was like so much disappointment that Terra didn't pass. I mean, I know it's so sad, but it was like, oh, Aqua passed.
Your heart.
That's it.
Yes, darkness has been born from
Master
your heart.
Xehanort, now he's a character, a real character. His shtick, gag, is that he can't hear, and I'm gonna use that as much as I can, because to me that's funny.
Speak up, Sonny.
I said...
Huh? Who? What?
But I ultimately decided for Master Xehanort's character, I'm just gonna play him as an old elderly man, that has symptoms of the elderly, impaired, like hearing impaired,
Thank you, Master Xehanort.
I guess a little bit senile, but overall evil.
Ringing? Oh my god. I better investigate.
Oh, I miss my wife.
That was an improvised line, and it just made me laugh so hard that I decided to keep that in.
Take some of this.
Oh
And
god.
some of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you get for...
Playing Ventus
looking
in
at
this
Aqua.
scene
Yeah,
was
that's
so
the reason.
awkward.
Take some of this and...
I had no idea what kind of motivation he'd have in this scene.
Oh my
So
God,
I
lunch
just
break.
improvised this whole thing.
Where do you think you're
This was a scene I kind of had trouble with, but yet at the same time I had an idea for what I wanted from the scene. Of course, I wanted it to be the scene where Ventus is determined to talk to Terra, and I'm like, well, why is he tracking Terra down in the parody? And I'm thinking, it has to be about Aqua because he's got a crush on her, and also because it has to be a different reason than the original reason he went off to search for Terra in the game. So I ultimately thought that Vanitas should implant the idea in Ventus's head that Terra and Aqua probably were together in the past or something, and I don't know, I guess that makes him doubt his friendship, and he's gotta know, like, is it true? Because I don't know, I'm just a kid, and I don't know, conflicted emotions and whatnot. I have no idea. I don't know anything about these kind of stories, so I was just like, he's gotta know from Terra, and I don't know. I just love these flashbacks.
Did you see Aqua's face when we hit her tampons?
Oh my god. Oh god. That was horrible.
There's no way.
But still funny, I thought. So, that's his motivation. Ventus wants to know, did Terra and Aqua have a relationship? Because he cares about that. I don't know. I don't know. Because it's his friend and he's conflicted, so I don't know. And it also has to do with the fact that Ventus wants to be more of a manly character and also wants to be more like Terra, so it's, again, conflicting emotions. So, there we go. A lot of emotion. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you later. So, thank you again, and bye.